Hello everyone. Today, Marvelous announced not one, but two new Story of Seasons games. Even though they announced two games, we're only going to see gameplay footage from one game. The other game, we only have concept art. And it seems like with both of these titles, they're going to try to be moving in a different direction with the future Story of Seasons games. Let's go ahead and watch this first gameplay footage of the first title that they announced. To me, this game, like the graphics, they look a lot like a mix between Pioneers of Olivetown and Rune Factory. I like the look. You can see these crops, they're looking really good. We can see we have different types of chickens. We got a white chicken and a black chicken. There's some really beautiful butterflies flying around your farm. We got the sheep there, and then in a little bit, we're also gonna see a cow, and you can see these dogs, and these dogs look a lot like the dogs from Pioneers of Olivetown. Then we have those really beautiful snowmen, and we're back to butterflies. And if you watch closely, you can see that all three of these butterflies, they're different colors and different, shapes. And then, yep, there's the cow, and he shows you the sky, and then it's just gonna cut out. Other than this gameplay footage, they didn't really reveal that much. They just said that they wanted to create an entertaining farming experience, and it's going to retain all of the features of the previous games. And for me, I don't know, I think this was an interesting way to announce the game because, they didn't really give us a lot. I guess we're kind of seeing how the graphic engine is going to look, and it looks, kind of similar to Pioneers of Olivetown and Rune Factory. But other than that, we don't really have that much. For me personally, I'm not quite sure why they announced it now. I feel like I had to make this video because I have to react to it. But my initial reaction is just, I guess, confusion. As I said, I went back and I watched this trailer 3 times, and then just now, that was my 4th time watching through this trailer. And I don't know, I don't get it. I don't really understand, the point. I guess those of you who also watched it, you can try to let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of this reveal? Me personally, sadly, I have to say, I don't know. I guess for me, I've always preferred the non-farming parts of the farming games that we play. I love learning about the different marriage candidates, the different characters who are going to be in the village. And then, of course, I do love building up my farm and things like that. But yeah, there wasn't really a lot to, cling to in this trailer for me. So for me personally, I wouldn't have announced a Story of Seasons game this way. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, what is your guys' first reaction of this first Story of Seasons game? So this first game, it kind of worries me a little bit because the last game that we got, the last new game, Pioneers of Olivetown, it was a little bit too focused on the farm, and you could really feel that in how some of the characters, they weren't really as deep as some of the characters in previous games, and there just wasn't as much of a focus on getting married, having a kid. Those aspects were there, but if you were there at launch day, you would remember that, especially at launch, those features were very bare bones. And so I was really hoping that with this next title, they would try to listen to fan feedback and put more emphasis on the townspeople and the relationships that you build in the town. But this first trailer, it's not stepping in that direction. So, the game could come out great, and I hope that it comes out great, but this announcement, mixed reaction from me, I have to say. So this is the second title, and as you can see, it's not going to be gameplay footage, it's just going to be some artwork, probably concept art that they have of the game. And this one, they actually do talk a lot about the direction they want to take it, and they're saying that it's going to be about playing with your friends, and so the focus of this game is going to be a lot different than a lot of the past ones, because you're going to be playing it with friends, and they didn't say any platforms for either of these games, but for me, I'm kind of thinking that this game is probably going to be a mobile title, probably going to be online, so that way you can play with your friends. So that was it. We just got some concept art, and then the fact that it's going to be a Story of Seasons game that we play with our friends. Me personally, I don't know, it sounds like it's going to be a mobile game. I could be way off with this, but Yeah, I mean, come on. Usually it's like a mobile game that you can, like Pokemon Go, where you can just go outside and play it with your friends, something like that. I mean, I guess it could still come to consoles or PC, but yeah, to me, it sounds like a mobile title. You have to let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of that release as well? So yeah, those are my opinions. Game number one, I'm curious, but I feel like they didn't really give us anything. Yeah, I really want to see the characters. I want to see what the main character is going to look like. I want to see the people in the village. I want to see the marriage candidates. So yeah, there wasn't really that much for me personally in the trailer for the first title. And then the second title, we didn't get any gameplay footage. All we got was some concept art and the fact that we're going to play it with others, which to me, it sounds like it could be hit or miss. So yeah, I have a really mixed reaction to these two announcements. But yeah, I'm really curious, what is your guys' reaction to these? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.